I always thought low temperature sweat absorption is to use a very low temperature to weld. Actually, it is. Of course, this temperature is compared with high temperature sweat absorption. Its solder is generally based on suction and closure gold. Melting point is around 140 degrees Celsius. The high temperature sweat absorbing solder is a copper alloy that attracts. It's going to melt at least to 120 degrees, depending on the recipe. Melting point is even higher. The advantage of low temperature sweat absorption is that operating room temperature is low. You don't even need a soldering iron sometimes. Just add some heat to the solder and it's easy to do. The requirements for equipment and technology are relatively low. The operation above is also convenient, especially for some temperatures. More sensitive materials or electronic components, low temperature welding can better protect their performance and integrity. Disadvantages, I'm sure everyone has heard of it. The blue element in dry materials is a more brittle material due to its low melting point. Firmness is not as good as high-temperature welding, especially in the long. When subjected to mechanical stress, solder joint detachment may occur, or broken, and the solder joints are not that bright. This affects the appearance of the product to some extent. The quality is actually low temperature or high temperature sweat absorption belongs to lead welding, is to turn lead into a liquid like water. But you can't melt what you're welding. After the lead material becomes liquid, combine with the part to be welded. It cools down and it becomes hard. Is that so? Just stick the two things together. When welding and sucking with an electric soldering iron, you'll notice they don't seem to get along. If you add some rosin to it, that makes a difference. The rosin melts when heated. Let them hug tightly. This rosin is actually flux injection. It acts like a cleaner before welding. You think the metal has been outside for a long time. Oxygen will grow on the surface, and that's a little hindrance to soldering. Blocks the binding of metal and sweat. That's where the rosin comes in handy. It's weakly acidic. Will wash off the oxides, make the metal surface clean. In this way, metal and sweat can stick together tightly. This rosin is just one type of flux injection, and a lot of Hanses today are hollow. The flux injection is filled inside. There is no need to add flux separately.